what we're looking at now is the one that they've sort of dedicated to scouting, like forward advancing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it has lots of speed and all that sort of thing. This one's called the Siren. All right.
Does it sing?
No, well, it's fast. So this one's the Harpy was 2 tons. The Siren is 3. All right, so a little bit heavier. Has a walking of 10 and a running of 15.
Yeah, that's weird. It's got, because the Harpy had a 2-ton mass with a 1-ton engine, and this one's got a 3-ton mass with a 1-ton engine, but goes like twice as fast. That's bizarre.
Okay.
Well, nearly 3 times as fast, actually. So.
They may have paid something else somewhere else to do.
Yeah, they might have adjusted something else somewhere.
But I mean, we're still talking like wafer thin armor and things like that. But for its purpose, with twin light machine gun, so 1 in each arm, so it's got a good again, hunting infantry and things like that. It's just as good as the Harpy, if not better.
Yeah, that's pretty
really
cool.
Fast.
So the light machine guns only do 1 damage against larger units, right? If I remember
It was
correctly.
something like that.
I think it was 1.
Yeah, something like that.
But against infantry, they still get the.
I think it was
rapid fire thing. It's like D6 or something.
So it can move through a lot of dudes if you're not careful.
I'm in Siren. I should have a look, shouldn't I?
But that's really fast. And again, if they run on pavement, you're not doing piloting, so you can get across the table pretty quick.
Yeah. So 1 + 1d6 versus infantry.
Okay.
Yeah. So it does 1, or it does a d6 + 1 versus infantry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And you've got 52 BV there?
I've got 52.
Okay,
yep.
So the BV2 is 86. So things definitely got more expensive.
Yeah, but that's still cheap for what it does.
Oh,
for
yeah.
That speed, and it's, having 2 weapons, you're more likely to have a better chance of actually hitting other than.
And it is a recon unit, so, you know, that speed with low armor is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got camo specs up on the other one. I thought I had master unit list.
You're trying to find out the other variants of it?
No, I was gonna see something. Oh, there's 4 other variants there. So there's a Siren 2 in the 3060s, which has regular machine guns.
Regular machine gun?
Just machine guns. Its BV has up to 86, so it must have dropped something somewhere along the line, but they don't mention it. No, it's exactly the same BV, so I don't know, something happened there.
That's weird.
That's very weird.
We'll look into that one.
Yeah. The Siren 3 was in the 3060s as well, armed with a pair of SRM-1 launchers, split between the 2 arms, and a total of 100 reloads. But they had to drop its speed to 120 instead of 160. So instead of 15, it'd be going 12. So it'd be an 8-12. Yeah.
That's still keeping up.
It's
with
still
the
pretty
Locust.
good. That's Locust speed.
It's Locust
it's not bad.
speed. Imagine that.
But 2 SRM-1s with 100 reloads. The Siren 4 in the Jihad, armed with a torso-mounted ER micro laser. Increased with the use speed increased with mask.
Whoa.
To briefly get to speeds of 200 k's an hour, which is 20.
Yes, 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's BV is 88, so it's only slightly higher than the other one, but that's a 20 move on a single turn. And you can push your luck with that if you're good at rolling dice. And then the Siren 5, slightly slower, but with a single AP Gauss rifle with 1 ton of ammo.
Wow,
so I think the AP Gauss does like 2 points. And that's 105 BV, so that bumped that up a lot. The it's anti-infantry, so it's 3 points of damage or 2d6 versus infantry.
Woof. Okay, yeah.
So
that's all right too.
Yeah, that's not too bad. So that's like 3 points of damage against mechs, or 2d6 versus infantry. So if you can do 3 points of damage versus a mech, or wipe out infantry, you're doing okay.
Yeah.
And with 5 of them all pointing at the same thing.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that's the strength of them. You know, keep them running together and pile on, because you're 1 point. You count as a point, so you fight together. That's what you do.
That's it.
Wow.
And you don't have to stay together, so you can spread out and then all focus fire on one. But if you've got 2 of you focused on an infantry unit, that's 4d6 total versus an infantry unit. That's not awful.
Imagine having heaps of these and just fighting against, say, slower mechs, like, say, assault mechs. So they've got a lot of armor, right? But if you're constantly moving at that speed and you're getting into the rear arc, if they shoot back at you, you got that.
Honestly, I think they'll die.
You reckon?
Those particular ones, with a 5 on their armor for the torso, and that is still the majority of the hits that you're going to get. Something like an awesome, even against 5 of them by itself, if he hits you just once, you're dead.
Yeah, that's true.
All he has to do is hit you once and you're dead. But you couldn't afford an awesome for the BV that you've got there. So you'd probably get like... you could get at least 4 points of those, I reckon.
So about 20, you reckon?
Yeah, you could get 4 points. Because that's 250, that's a little over 250 for a point.
Oh.
So... yeah, and it's at least 1,000 BV for an awesome. Yeah, it's like 1,300 or something.
Yeah, 13 to 1,600 depending on which one you go.
So you're getting at least 4. I would hazard a guess that you're probably going to get up with 5. So you could get a full star of them versus him, and he wouldn't be able to adjust his piloting or anything. You'd have a 4 gunnery. 4 gunnery.
And they could move, they could stay in minimum range. If he hasn't got an ER version.
Yep.
They could
not all of them will be able to. There's way too many of them for that. But they'd be able to get in. They'd be able to do their thing. The AP Gauss goes to 9. So if you put them all with AP Gauss, it's doing 3 points a shot. Yeah, true. That's not bad. The AP Gauss is like 105, so that's no good. But I'm just getting back to the moving and all that sort of thing. Yeah. You could box him in. Yeah, you could definitely stop him from moving. Just stop him from moving because you're blocking up the hexes. Yeah. And you could do that probably without... Oh, no, you wouldn't be able to because they count as vehicles for stacking. Yeah, so 2 of them. You'd have to have 2 in the same hex. Yeah, just run in pairs and have... I don't know. Yeah, you could do that. You could totally block him in. But, I mean, you're going to get kicked. Oh, yeah, but... And a kick from an Atlas will kill one of them. It's not even a question. A kick from an Atlas will kill that. It would. And that, yeah. You get so many hits on YouTube for that video as well. Can you imagine that? Oh, look at me. But for BV value, adds a bit of versatility. And that's... People will go, oh, that's crap, it's no good. I was like, as a scout and anti-infantry, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. That is pretty damn cool. It's 10-15. It's got 2 machine guns that do a D6 plus 1 against an infantry unit. So that's 2d6 plus 2. If you fire them both at the same thing, you get 5 of them for like 250 points. That's pretty good. Yeah. I like it. Yeah.